Hello everyone. This is another update for the Corner Community Thrift Shop at Sandwich Church of the Nazarene. Again, my name is Matthew. I'm the pastor, and it's been about a month since you've heard from me, and I'm looking forward to sharing what's going on. It's a beautiful day in Sandwich. It is Thursday, November 9th. The sun is shining. It's breezy. I am sitting outside at the Sandwich Public Library District. Beautiful day. Don't mind my hair. It's just blowing in the wind. And I want to share what's happened over the last month. I don't know, where do I even begin? In October, we had our grand opening on Thursday, October 19th. And I am having trouble still processing just what an amazing, wonderful day it was. We had the ribbon cutting with the Chamber of Commerce, and it was so exciting to see business leaders and people from the community show up for that. And we were able to get a great picture, and we cut the ribbon, and everyone celebrated. We had great hors d'oeuvres prepared by the culinary students at the local vocational school. And yeah, it was kind of overwhelming. It was beautiful. I got very emotional, but it was good. It was good. It was a beautiful day of celebrating the start of this ministry. The whole weekend was a celebration. That Friday we had apple cider donuts, and that Saturday we had a taco truck, and we had games and crafts for kids. And in the week, we saw probably about 300 people in those 3 days, in those 12 hours. And so we are just giving thanks for that. It was an incredible experience. And it was very busy, and we had lots of donations. And so we've learned how to work through those donations and process. And it's just amazing. Every week, things are improving, and we're getting better and better. But one of the things that keeps going through my head is just, it works. And I'm so grateful to those who let us learn from them. Again, especially have to shout out our friends in Quincy and Macomb at the Crossing. Bruce and your team, what you guys, the information you shared with us has been so valuable and has set us up to be operational from day one, and we've had no moments where we've been panicking. We've had a little bit of, this is complicated, but it has been just smooth and good, and we are so thankful for that. Since the 19th, we have been open every week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 10 to 2. And it's been amazing to see people coming back week after week. Some people coming back multiple days in a row. And so when I think about our purposes, the first being to create loving relationships, there are people now whose name and story we know that we didn't know a month ago. And to me, that says we're getting at that first goal of creating those relationships. And so it's just fun to be able to greet people by name that we didn't know before. And for example, today we saw someone came in that we met at the Taste of Sandwich, which I shared with you about with you before. And today she came in and she brought her daughter with her, and we stood there and talked for quite a while. And it was just great to get to know her and hear some of their story and what God's doing in their life. It was really cool. And so those relationships are being built, and very exciting, very, very thankful. Our second goal is to provide quality, low-cost items to meet an economic need in our community. And so we do that by making sure our prices are affordable. Interestingly, one of the biggest pieces of feedback we got in our 2 weeks of being open before the grand opening was that our prices were too low. And so we've been working over the past 2 weeks on the different strategies of how to go about pricing to improve our pricing practices. And even as we've done that, one of the continued pieces of feedback that we're receiving is how affordable our prices are. So we feel like we're getting in that happy medium between getting the things into people's hands at prices they can afford, and then also creating some financial sustainability for our congregation, which of course is our third purpose. And it's been exciting so far to see that every day we've exceeded our expectation of what each day would look like financially. And so we're also very, very thankful to everyone who contributed to cover our startup costs, so that from day one, everything we receive can go towards that purpose of creating financial sustainability. So thank you to all of you individuals, both locally and all around the country, who sent support to cover those costs. And thank you to the Northwest Illinois District Church of the Nazarene for giving us a grant to help cover those costs. We are truly, truly grateful, and we are looking forward to seeing how this can increase resource and create more opportunity for ministry. Yeah, it's been good. It's been exciting. We are now, our soft opening was Thursday, October 5th. And so we've been open for a full month and learned a lot. We've welcomed several new volunteers. So we've got 20 volunteers on the schedule at this point that come in some of them come in 3 days a week. Some people just come in once a month, all over that spectrum there. And we're all learning and improving every day. So if you haven't been able to come in and see us yet and you're in the area, come and see us Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 10 to 2. And if you're far away, feel free to get in touch with us, and I'd be happy to get on FaceTime or Google video, whatever it's called, and give you a tour if you'd like that. We're so thankful, though, for you and for all the ways that you have been such a support. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for sending financial support, and thank you for sharing wisdom and advice, and just for sharing your joy. That has been such a blessing. I will look forward to sending another update around the beginning of December. So until then, all peace and blessings be with you, and we hope to see you at the corner. Thanks. Bye-bye. Last November, a few of us drove down to my hometown and saw the community thrift shop there, and started asking ourselves, why doesn't Sandwich have a place like this? And we said, well, maybe we should be the ones to do it. At the same time, our church board here was trying to decide what's next for us as a church. How can we contribute to the community and be making this a better place? And so these two things came together, and in March our board voted to open a thrift shop in our building, which was something none of us knew how to do. And so we got to doing research, and we got to work, and here we are in October. So we have 3 purposes, and at the beginning of every meeting I ask our team, why are we here? And the answer is always to create and deepen loving relationships in our community. I think all of us through the pandemic really had just a clarifying vision of the need for relationships, and we want to be a place for our community to come together and be in relationship with one another. It was exciting. Our first day being open for donations, there were 2 ladies here who hadn't seen each other, didn't know each other, were going to be here, and they stood and talked for probably an hour. And we were like, it's already a win. Even if nothing else happens, it's already a win. So that was exciting. Our second purpose is to meet an economic need in our community by providing quality, low-cost items for sale. Our research shows us that in our surrounding communities, there are 30,000 people living below poverty line. We've been operating the diaper closet for 2 years. I'll say a little bit more about that in a moment. But 60% of those who come in for the diaper closet say they're still experiencing financial hardship. So we know everybody needs a little help. And this is a place we want to offer quality items, because our community deserves good stuff, but at a really affordable rate. So that's our second reason. Our third reason is to create financial sustainability for our congregation. We want to be able to be here for the community for a long time to come. And so you coming and shopping here is making it possible for us to continue to be here as a congregation. And so we say thank you for getting behind this. We want this to be a place where people matter, where people find items that they can use at a great price, where people gather for fun, and where you can come and always find a treat and some coffee. That's what we want to see happen. I have a few people just to say thank you to. First, I want to thank Jen. She's our lead volunteer and helped write our business plan and do all kinds of stuff, has just kept this in her brain. So thank you. I also want to thank our whole committee, the 6 of you. If you're here, would you wave? These people have put in, I I said blood, sweat, and tears, and I don't mean that figuratively. We have stabbed ourselves, we have cried, we have, as obviously, and we have sweat putting this together, and it was a joy to do it together with you. So thank you, committee. Thank you to our church board who was willing to go on a new adventure and do something we didn't know how to do. Thank you to our congregation who has gotten behind it and said, yes, we want to be this kind of place for the community. Thank you to all of our volunteers. We have 20 committed volunteers right now, and you can leave with a volunteer form today if you want. We're always looking for more, especially as we seek to expand our hours. We would love to have you join our volunteer team. I also have to say thank you to people who aren't here. Those who had taught us how to do this when we didn't know how. We found other people who were doing similar things with thrift shops. We have friends in Florida now, in New Haven, Florida, Oklahoma City, and those in Quincy, especially Bruce and his team, who now operate 8 thrift shops. And they gave us so much information that made it possible for us who did not know what we were doing. So thank you to all them. Thank you to our denomination. Bill's here, was on a board that gave us a grant to get started to cover some of this cost. So thank you to our denominational support system for investing in us and cheering us on. Thank you so much to the chamber, to Yari, to Ellie, to all of you who are here from the chamber. You guys have just overwhelmed us with support from the moment we started talking, and it's so amazing to feel how you guys just are wrapping your arms around us, even though we're new. So thank you so much for all the promotion that you've done and helped us to get off the ground. I also have to say thank you to my library family. Sorry. I saw someone here who said, I know you from the library. And part of opening this meant it was time to step away from that. Everyone just can't watch me cry. But from the moment that I let the library know I was stepping away from there, every single one of them was just support from that very moment. So if you don't have a library card, what are you doing? Go get your library card. And thank you to Barb and the whole team for all the support. We have 2 volunteers from the library that are working with us regularly. A few things you have to know. Jen also teaches yoga here. So if you aren't in a yoga class, come and join us Mondays. 4 o'clock is chair yoga. 5 o'clock is hatha yoga, which I say getting up and down yoga. Great free yoga class. There's information at the desk here. Join us on Mondays at 4 and 5. The diaper closet I mentioned, we've been running that since August of 21, and in 2 years we've given away 75,000 diapers because of other churches and organizations such as the YMCA, who's hosting a diaper drive, and other people who have continued to gather diapers so we can hand those out for free and be a blessing to families. If you want to volunteer, there's forms at the counter. Tomorrow we got apple cider donuts. Saturday, Santiago's taco truck is here, and we'll have crafts and games for kids, so keep coming back. If you want a tour of the whole facility, find myself. We'll do those in a few minutes, and we'd love to show you around. Thank you for being here.
Chamber, we are here to support you. We are here to support, educate, and promote anything that you guys need. We are your advocates. We are here for you. Yeah, I would love for everyone to sign. We'll have a Sharpie ready. Give encouraging messages for them and so they can hang it up, and it can show that you guys were here, and when you guys come in, you know that you signed this and encourage them. So if everyone can just sign it, we'll have it over here somewhere. So thank you.
Thank you all.
Hi, Greg.